15 weirdest food ever eaten. From a brain sandwich to animals stuffed with other animals and barbecued. We count 15 of the craziest things people have ever decided to eat. Number 15. Fried spiders. You'll find these in Cambodia, at the Phnom Penh restaurant of Ramdan, and they're mostly tarantulas. 200 people per week willingly sit down and feast on spiders, actual full-bodied spiders that you can't mistake for anything else. They're served with lime and a black pepper dip, although they've mostly been described as an acquired taste. Number 14. Brain sandwich. These are fried calves' brains thinly sliced and placed on white bread, actually common in Missouri, USA, until the mad cow disease came along. You can still find a variation in the Ohio River Valley, although they're not battered and served in hamburger buns. A brain burger, you might say. You can even travel to Mexico and find beef brains served in tacos and burritos, usually heaped on with hot sauce because apparently the taste of brain isn't intense enough. Number 13. 1,000-year-old eggs. These can be chicken, duck, or quail eggs mixed with ashes, clay and salt for months, until the egg white turns brown and the yolk turns green. Before you take your first bite, you'll notice the strong whiff of sulfur and ammonia assaulting your nostrils, as well as blood-red leakage coming out of what was once egg white. The taste itself has been likened to jelly and sulfur in a ball of slime, marinated in a cat's litter tray for hours. Number 12. Yak penis. A Chinese delicacy, also known by its more fearsome name, dragon in the flame of desire. You'll find this served in Beijing alongside other erotic menu items, such as testicle dishes and more varieties of penis. Those who eat yak penis claim it to help cleanse the pores of their skin, but nobody has any idea why. Number 11. Whale flesh. You serve this one with both the skin and blubber attached, so you're essentially chowing down on pieces of whale. You call this one muduk, prepared in whatever way you choose, salted, fried, fresh or pickled, it's up to you. Fishermen eat a lot of this since it provides heaps of vitamin C to prevent scurvy, although these days people have stopped eating because of ocean toxins. Number 10. Live octopus. This is found in Korea, known by its local name as sunukji, in which you cut an octopus into small pieces. You then serve the still squirming octopus pieces to customers, and hope they can manage to slide it down their throat. The suction cups present an interesting problem though, and it's actually led to ruling that live octopus pieces are too much of a choking hazard. Number 9. An entire camel. There have only been a handful of reports about people stuffing an entire camel and cooking it like a roast chicken, but it does appear in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest item on any menu in the world. The way you stuff a camel is by filling it with an entire dead lamb, then that lamb stuffed with 20 chickens, those chickens stuffed with eggs and finally rice. You then barbecue all of this until cooked and served to anyone willing to eat it, anyone willing to eat an entire farm's worth of animal in one meal. Number 8. Cobra heart. This isn't a common Vietnamese meal, and some only eat it because they believe it'll give them a part of the cobra's power and enhance their strength. A customer picks a vicious live cobra, the chef cuts off its head and rips the heart from its body, places it in a saucer and is then swallowed whole. People who have dared eat the heart have claimed it was still beating as it slid down their throat. Number 7. Tuna eyeball. You can eat these in China and Japan, and they're cheap too, less than a few bucks per fishy eyeball. When served in Japan, you'll get it alongside garlic and soy sauce, all fried, tasting somewhat like a squid, all gooey and squirty. It is typically surrounded by fish fat and severed muscles, perfect food if your kid is doing bad at school and you reward him with this. Number 6. Toast sandwich. Have you ever been so desperate for ingredients in your sandwich that you've resorted to cooking bread and using that? It's made up of a buttered slice of toast, salt, and pepper between two slices of bread, suitable for lunch or dinner. In 2011, it received the official title, Britain's cheapest meal, not difficult to believe. Number 5. Urine egg. A Chinese dish that you won't believe, these eggs are boiled in the urine of young schoolboys and then eaten. The alternative name for it is virgin boy egg, usually found in Dongyang, China. They claim it decreases body heat, promotes blood circulation and reinvigorates your body. One doctor countered that the urine supplied zero beneficial health properties, that it was unsanitary and disgusting, which is a blow to those who believe in the almighty healing power of body waste. Number 4. Chicken embryo. It's called ballot, and served by street vendors in the Philippines, Cambodia, and Vietnam. They eat the almost fully developed embryo of chicken and duck still inside egg. Though it has a strange, almost ungodly appearance, most who eat it claim it merely tastes like regular chicken. Have you ever been so desperate to eat something that you've turned to an unborn creature? Number 3. Known as casu marzu in Italy, this cheese goes beyond the typical bacteria and germs of average cheese. This is sheep milk cheese, crawling with living fly larvae that crawl inside the cheese to lay eggs, which then hatch, crawl through the cheese and add disgusting flavor. You're then supposed to eat the cheese while the larvae are still wriggling around, or suffocate them inside a paper bag. Number 2. Poisonous puffer fish. You should already know about this one, the infamous Japanese fugu, a fish filled with enough poison to kill a man. Only chefs with years of training for a special license are allowed to prepare this dangerous fish, and some even leave minute traces of poison to give it a tingling taste. There have been a few documented cases of deaths over the years, but not as many as you might think. Number 1. Stuffed dormouse. These were served in ancient Rome, somewhat of a delicacy for special occasions. They were raised in terracotta jars, built solely to house their existence, where they would hibernate all year and kept fat. Once they reached a sufficient size, they would be stuffed with nuts and honey and spices and served as an appetizer.